That was a nice toss. Thanks for that, Josh. I appreciate that. All right, folks, it's time to get into one of our Fireside chats right here inside of our studio. Thanks for joining us. We have a couple special guests as usual, and yeah, they're going to really get us on deck with some excellent solutions and some ideas to take home with us. Let's talk about it. We have our folks here from ePlus. ePlus is here. We have VP of Healthcare, George Pashardis, and we have Mr. Tony Siano, Lead Technical Architect for Cloud Services as well. So we're going to get a kind of nice, we sent a couple perfect people, I feel like, to give us an overview. So how are you guys doing? Welcome.
Doing well.
Look at a shake. Yeah. Look at this. In
Absolutely,
person.
yes. In person.
Look at that.
Back.
Yeah, glad
we
are
back, right?
We are good. So talk to us a little bit. You know, one of the themes that I continue to repeat, because obviously it's an easy thing to do, but partnerships. I mean, we have over 200,000 plus partners globally, right? And we come here, but if we can't lose any partner. Like, we want to gain more and more, and you guys are excellent with us, and we wouldn't be anywhere without our partnerships. And beyond that, you guys are sponsors also, so we want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
Why don't you talk to me a little bit about your ideology, about why we're partners and how this works?
Sure. Listen, the partnership basically goes both ways. It goes, it's a two-way street, and the Dell Technologies partnership is very important to not just to ePlus, but also to a lot of our customers, because of the breadth of the IT solutions portfolio that Dell Technologies has to offer today. I mean, it's been 3 years since we're back to this event, and it's a very overwhelming event, because Dell has so many partners here for the solutions that they have to offer to our customers.
A ton.
A ton.
Are you catching up with some people now? Is it nice to see people?
It's nice to give your business card to someone.
Oh,
it really is. It really is, and just to put a face to the name, and see how tall or short people are.
Totally.
You're used to seeing them, in a square box.
And the backgrounds are not blurry for some
that's
reason.
right.
Yeah, you aren't buffering. What's wrong with you? What's going on?
And they're dressed too.
They're dressed, totally, fully dressed. And it's funny, the same thing happened with me with a business card before, where I was supposed to give one to someone I met yesterday, and I didn't have it on me. I had to go grab it from my bag. Yeah. But the yearning inside my soul to hand that physical card was, oh man, I was really with it. How do you feel? Similar?
Yeah, very similar, yeah, for sure.
Excellent. So you talk a little bit about the partnership. Now, we hear about the cloud consulting story kind of piece that goes into ePlus. You want to maybe speak on that a little bit, Tony?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the strength of the partnership for me typically ends up being that portfolio and the size of that portfolio and having all those options available for our customers. So where we step in and really take it to the next step as a partner is around that upfront consulting around what's a good fit, where is it a good fit. It could be analysis of workloads, it could be deciding, what's the right approach for modernizing on-prem, hybrid cloud, right through to data protection and all the stuff to run it kind of day two operations, right? So think about that before and after. ePlus can kind of really help, wrangle that portfolio a little bit, appropriately for particular business objectives, and we'll spend that time with the customer to root all that out, figure out what the right approach is, particularly around multi-cloud and data protection.
How do they know to trust you?
Yeah, so obviously been a strong Dell partner for a long time doing, traditional data center work, but, right there for, the last 10 years, really understanding where and when public cloud makes sense, where and when that hybrid cloud approach makes sense, and understanding that, the one isn't going to fit for everybody. You're going to end up with multiple solutions, and really simplifying that, making that easy to manage is just, key to making sure that they understand that we've got their best interests in mind.
So it's over time and using best practices and good partnerships.
Yeah, and Dell has made that really easy with stuff like VxRail especially. They've done the work already around the validated design and really kind of doubling down with a great, partnership with VMware especially, that can just make that cloud story very simple for those, those customers we've been working with for a long time that already have investments in that space.
I like to call it cloud in a box, but sometimes I get in trouble
absolutely.
for that.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about. Oh, go. You were going to speak.
To add to that, in today's world, we help many customers manage their operational expense through financing solutions with Dell's transformational approach to licensing software. You know, so we go the extra mile to make it not only just a one-stop shop, but really make it easier for the customer.
That's excellent. What about the service delivery kind of portion of everything? You know, how does that go in your organization?
So, from a service delivery aspect, so at ePlus we have many configuration centers and warehousing across the country today, and that's really to make it easier for our customers and our partners like Dell Technologies. Many customers today, they're working on many projects, whether it's a Win 10 upgrade project or a refresh, recycle, project. So we're able to work with the Dell Technologies people in the field to bring in inventory, hold inventory for the customer. But because of the lack of IT staff that customers have today, due to the pandemic, we're able to assist the customer with that. Bringing a product into our warehousing, using our engineers to do the upgrades and delivering them to the customer, whether it's next day or keep it through the life cycle of the actual project, itself. And we're able to manage the whole life cycle process there.
You guys are excellent. I wish we had more time.
Yeah.
I feel like we're literally just cracking the can open a little bit.
There's a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. I guess we have to do this again, maybe have a lot more in-person events and stuff like that.
Next year, yeah.
It'd be pretty awesome.
Part
Excellent.
two.
Part two coming up to you guys. Thank you guys so much. This is, again, of course, we have George and we have Tony from ePlus, and we're going to throw it over to Brittany, who's going to let us know the buzz on the floor. Take it away, Brittany.